evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, February 17th, 2015. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Tennessee tax collections last month were the highest in 33 months. February is Heart Health Month. Tullahoma's Life Care Center threw a big Valentine's party for residents last Saturday. And we'll talk to Senator Janice Bowling about her vote on the governor's Insure Tennessee plan last week. We'll have all those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Push it, pull it, or drag it in for our annual Cash for Trash event. It's going to be bigger and better than ever at all the State McNabb dealerships. That means the whole month of February, we are giving you $2,000 minimum towards the purchase of any pre-owned vehicle. And we've received a huge shipment of new cars. We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap. So push, pull, or drag your vehicle in today for your $2,000. It's the biggest event of the year at State McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And State McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. And State McNabb Ford. Cash for Trash Month is back. Yes.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tennessee's total tax collections exceeded budgeted expectations in January, driven by strong holiday consumer spending and unexpected one-time collections in corporate taxes. Finance and Administration Commissioner Larry Martin said that overall January revenues were $1.3 billion, which is $219.5 million more than the state budgeted. Martin said tax collections, which reflect consumer spending that occurred in December, posted the largest monthly growth the state has experienced in the last 33 months, and growth in the second quarter was the largest since 2006. He attributed the growth to holiday retail marketing, continued reduction in the unemployment rate, lower gasoline prices, and the overall improving economy. Sales tax collections were $34.2 million more than the estimate for January. The January growth rate was a positive 7.8%. For 6 months, revenue collections are over-collected by $132.4 million. The year-to-date sales tax growth rate for 6 months was a positive 6.76%.
A new poll suggests folks are happy with local education efforts, most believing their children enjoy better classroom experiences than their peers in bigger cities. The January poll conducted by Middle Tennessee State University questioned 600 respondents. 35% of those polled rated statewide local education with an A or B score. 32% said local schools offered an average education, while 19% scored schools at D through F. But MTSU pollsters say respondents rank their area systems kindly, giving them a higher score. 65% of those polled trust teachers to deliver quality education. The poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4%.
Weekend gasoline prices were above the state average in Manchester on Valentine's Day, but most other area retailers sold gas below the statewide average. Internet watchdog Gas Buddy on Sunday reported Manchester posted prices for a gallon of regular fuel ranging from $2.14 to $2.21 a gallon. Just 12 miles away in Tullahoma, motorists paid a low of $1.95. Shelbyville gas prices ranged from $1.95 to $2.09, while in Murfreesboro prices was as low as $1.99. The Tennessee average Sunday was $2.10 per gallon. Fuel prices are up by about 30 cents per gallon compared to lows last month.
Middle Tennessee State University plans to cash in on the growing drone unmanned aircraft craze. The Murfreesboro University says it will offer a bachelor's degree to study the booming industry. The new Unmanned Aircraft Systems Operations degree will soon be part of the Aerospace Department's curriculum. The school says drone activity is expected to bring some 70,000 well-paid jobs and contribute an estimated $13.6 billion to the U.S. economy in the next 3 to 5 years. Future drone applications include use in agriculture, public safety, photography, disaster response, and military. On Sunday, the federal government announced plans to issue regulations for private drone use.
The Tennessee Department of Health reminds everyone to make heart health a top priority this month during American Heart Month. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States and the #1 killer of women. Heart attack symptoms include pain, discomfort, or tightness in the middle of the chest that lasts for more than a few minutes and difficulty breathing or shortness of breath. However, heart attack symptoms in women may vary and include upper back pain, shoulder pain, jaw pain, and pressure in the center of the chest. For people with heart disease, studies have shown lowering cholesterol and blood pressure levels can reduce the risk of dying from heart disease, having a non-fatal heart attack, and needing heart bypass surgery or angioplasty. For people without heart disease, lowering cholesterol and blood pressure levels can reduce the risk for developing heart disease. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Are you tired of getting those letters in the mail being turned down for that new car due to bankruptcy, medical expenses, or divorce? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we are your bank. Dial 931-455-6066 or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, we are the bank and we can help you. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Why buy anywhere else?
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Welcome back. Residents at Life Care Center in Tullahoma enjoyed a Valentine's party last Saturday. Residents were treated to flowers and balloons delivered by Mayor Lane Curley with help from several area young people and were serenaded with love songs by the Rooster and Red Maiden. Let's watch video from that event.
All right, we're at Life Care Center of Tullahoma today, and they're having a little Valentine's celebration here today. It's Happy Valentine's at Life Care in Tullahoma. And the room is decorated up with hearts and Valentine's. And Rooster and the Red Maiden are here. They're going to do some entertaining. Valentine right there. Look at that smiling face. They're fixing cookies, and they've got flowers and the table set up. There's Mama Dot right there, bringing in something to eat. Look, there's brownies. Oh, it's going to be fun here at Life Care.
And welcome all you Valentines. We're so glad you're here with us to enjoy some love songs. And I want to introduce you to two of my best loves in my life. Our daughter-in-law, Cindy Gray, and our son, Jacob Gray. And they're known as Rooster and the Red Maiden. So they're going to share some Valentine's music with you. And thank you so much.
Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. I'll be waiting up for come everyone around time to take me back.
hands drawing numbers now, and they're giving out Valentine's gifts. And
Number 8 is right back there.
look at there, there's a Valentine's bear.
Number 20.
And here's the group bringing flowers and balloons in. Here's Rob Curley right here. Rob, what y'all doing today, man?
We're bringing some flowers and balloons to the ladies here at the nursing home to, I guess, spread some Valentine's cheer.
Very good.
So
Good job.
Hoping they'll enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
Yes,
Look at that. Look at that lovely face and those beautiful roses right there. All those good-looking young ladies
Don't you just
and
want a
gentlemen.
balloon now?
A balloon, yeah. Everybody wants balloons.
Partners for Healing is planning a father-daughter dance later this month. John Gray spoke with Belle Royton and Lane Yoder about the dance, which is also a fundraiser for the organization.
Always fun to have Belle Royton here, and Lane Yoder is with her this morning, and they are getting ready to have a fun event for Partners for Healing.
Yes. Saturday, February 28th from 6:30 to 8:30, we are having a father-daughter dance. Now, it's not just limited to fathers. Uncles are welcome, grandfathers are welcome,
Oh,
special
so a grandpa
buddies.
can come?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And
Or a brother?
Or a brother, absolutely, and bring their little princess, favorite sibling. The ages are birth up through middle school. So,
Okay.
And the cost of the event is $35 per daddy, daughter, and then $10 for each additional princess that they would like to bring to the
so
event. The cost of the ticket includes a free picture, 4x6 picture of daddy with his daughters, and we're having the fabulous Kat McMurray is going to be our DJ that evening. So
all right.
Dancing and desserts and pictures, and we're going to have dance lessons, and we think it's going to be just a really fun evening. And the moms get into it as well. It's so fun to dress your daughter up and have her get ready for maybe her first date, with her dad. And we're going to have, we have several businesses that are helping support us with this event, one of whom is Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
And so they're going to be donating some items. We're also going to have just other desserts and punch available.
Goody Two Scoops also.
Goody Two Scoops is going to be helping us as well. We'll have coffee for the dads.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And so this is the first time here that's
Yes.
really been done, right?
Yes. Other towns, other organizations. Where I'm from in Mississippi, Kiwanis sponsors a local father-daughter dance. Is wildly successful.
Oh, I'm bet.
So we're excited to bring this type of event to the Tullahoma and surrounding communiity. So we're hoping it's going to be very well received, and this will become
I bet it will.
the first of many. So
Well, this is all about family. It's what Partners does.
sure,
I mean,
sure.
Daddy, I'm sorry, I was a daddy's girl. I know very well. You were daddy. Well, you got two redheaded daddy girls sitting up here, okay? We loved our daddies.
Love
There's
daddy.
nothing better daddy can do for his daughter than take her someplace
Take her
special,
dancing.
treat her like a
Take her
princess.
dancing.
Yeah.
That's great, and again, it's going to go to help finance Partners for Healing, which is a great institution in this community, helping people, the uninsured, the working uninsured, and there's a lot of us out there. So help us, help them, help you.
Exactly.
Yes.
The father-daughter dance, and again, what's the date on that?
February 28th. It starts at 6:30, goes till 8:30, and there's several places tickets are available.
Okay.
You'll see, they'll probably scroll our number up here. Our number is 455-5014. You can always call the office. You can go online as of this evening to purchase tickets at www.partnersforhealing.org. Or, since we serve Coffee, Franklin, and Moore County, in Moore County, tickets will be available at Moore County Bank. In Winchester, tickets will be available at Citizens Tri-County Bank and Russell Barnett Dodge Chrysler dealership.
We'll be right back after these messages.
dads and father figures before she's all grown up. Dance with her at the Starry Night Father-Daughter Dance, Saturday, February 28th at 6:30. The fund is just $35 for a night of memories with your special daughter or daughters. Your evening will be hosted by DJ Cat and feature dance lessons, delicious desserts, photo, a special gift, and more. You'll leave proud knowing your support benefits Partners for Healing. Special thanks to these sponsors: Christopher Rental Equipment, Scavengers, The Hunt Stops Here, Walgreens, Chick-fil-A, City of Tullahoma, and McMurray's. Reserve your tickets now. Starry Night Father-Daughter Dance, Saturday, February 28th.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. A Senate committee voted down Governor Haslam's Insure Tennessee plan last week. Tullahoma resident Senator Janice Bowling was a member of that committee, which rejected the proposal by a 7-4 vote. Channel 6's Tom Currington spoke with Senator Bowling about her reasons for voting against the measure.
Dispense with Insure Tennessee. The governor and his staff spent 21 or so months, and they say thousands of hours, putting together this plan. It went to the legislature. He called a special session of the legislature. The bill was presented. A special committee appointed, of which you were a member.
3 special committees in the Senate and 6 in the House.
And it was voted on about the second or third day of the special session, voted down 7-4. And how come? What happened?
Well, that was a very bizarre turn of events. We knew the governor had been trying to negotiate something with HHS, and then December the 15th, we received an email that he had come to a verbal agreement. That still is a verbal agreement. And as Yogi Berra would say, a verbal agreement ain't worth the paper it's written on. But he was going to give it to us, and then we found out about the first week or second week in January, I guess it was the first week, that he wanted a special session. And this could have been conducted through the regular committee process during a regular session, but he wanted a special session. He wanted it up or down with no amendments, no, can we get something more firm? Can we find out if we can negotiate a little better? Can we, whatever. It was going to be take it or leave it, all or nothing, and in a special session. Well, once you ask for a special session, that creates a whole different rule set. In the Senate, they divided the Senate into 3 committees, and I had the ability to be put on, not the ability, but I guess because I wasn't on Commerce, Finance, or Health, they took the rest of us that weren't on those committees and kept Finance intact, but then reconstituted Commerce and Health so that 10 to 11 members, because the Speaker was not on one of the committees, so there were 32 members that were divided between 3 committees. And in the House, they had 3 committees and 3 subcommittees, and I think they were the same committees, the Commerce, the Finance, and the Health and Welfare, but subcommittees of each, and then the committees. Found out I was going to be on the Health Committee. I certainly ran over then to that committee, or that briefing, and it was the governor's chief of staff and the young man that had been kind of heading up this. And the questions that were being asked, that's when I first found out that it would include below 100%. The professor had alluded to that, but I thought, well, I'm not sure why he's concerned, because all this is 100 to 138%, that gap, because, and I thought that's what it was. But what I found out is it was those that would have been eligible under the traditional TennCare, Medicaid, and then it will also include the newly eligibles, which is the able-bodied, so they would not have any pre-existing conditions. And I was told this was for the county and rural hospitals. 85% of it was going to the 4 teaching hospitals in Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, and Upper East Tennessee. So only 15% of the money then was going to be filtered down to the other 95 counties, actually about 90 counties that have hospitals. Some counties don't. In my district, Van Buren doesn't have a hospital. So there are several counties. Grundy County doesn't have a hospital. But the point is, what you heard in the ads was a polled message. What the reality of looking at it was that we were going to end up being worse off than we were when Bredesen had to fix the hole in the bucket that was in TennCare, that was taking money from education, from all other services the state has to provide, and it was going to leave us more vulnerable, because the professor said, you can have a verbal agreement, and I can promise you that doesn't stand up in court, or you could even have a written agreement. But the federal code is what a federal judge will look at. So it was a very difficult couple of days for me in reading and talking to the experts and talking with the governor. But I had to make a decision on the information that I had, and the lack of, we haven't decided how we're going to do that. We have not operationalized this. We haven't operationalized that. There were more questions than answers, and the more I studied, the more frightening it became. And I would say this, it has been found out that it would not have passed the House, it would not have passed the Senate, it would not have passed any of the committees. We just happened to be the tip of the spear, the first committee.
Well, you know, there is one line of thinking that said, you know, at least it should have gotten a full open debate.
I would have loved that, but unfortunately once the special meeting was requested, and then that set about a whole different set of rules, and that was not the rules that the Senate was allowed to go by. So that would have been my preference for sure.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader.
Some of life's decisions are more important than others, such as choosing the right funeral home for pre-arrangements or for the care of a loved one who has passed away. And if you choose cremation, the decision is even more important because many funeral homes don't own or operate their own crematory. Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we not only own and operate our own crematory, but it's the only crematory in Coffee County. We do not leave the county or the state for cremations. Your loved one never leaves our care, and we are able to keep prices affordable for all budgets. It's cremation you trust, the quality we insist on, and so should you. When you see cremation you trust, you know you've chosen the best. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
And welcome back. Newsleader's John Gray was at Prime Recording Studio in Nashville last week to watch the recording of a song he co-wrote with Tim Daly titled Straight to You. The song was recorded by Joe Schmidt, who released his first album last month with another Gray Daly song on it called Pick Up the Phone. That album can be found on iTunes, CD Baby, or joeschmidt.net. John brings us the video from the recording session.
All right, folks, we're at Prime Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. That's Mylan Bogdan right there, and Joe Schmidt and his wife. And here's Tim Daly right over here. You know Tim, we've seen him before. And we're cutting some songs today up here in Nashville with Joe. And having a great time. There's his lovely bride right over there. Here's the players back here. All the guys who've been playing on this. Joe singing right there on the board.
All right,
There's the guitar man right there. Look at there. Look at that board down there. Look at that young man. Good looking hat you got on there, man.
That's what I hear.
We're in the studio in Nashville. How long has it been since you saw a white, blue-green refrigerator? The 50s.
Yeah, if we can do that, then we'll have at least 300, a little overtime, yeah.
That's how long Milo's been making hits, since the 50s. What a great jukebox.
We'll ask everyone if they want to stay for another session. Yeah,
Give me a smile, Jimmy. You're the man, Tim Davis. All right, folks, these are all the players. We're at Prime Studio. And Joe Schmidt, who's right here, is producing, is doing an album. That's Tim Daly next to him. Mylon Bogdan right there. And all the players on Joe's session today at Prime Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. What a great looking bunch of guys. And those three right there are the ones that are going to make it all happen. There it is.
Here we go.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show, folks, tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
We're having a huge inventory reduction sale going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia with the largest selection in history with over 100 to choose from, any make, any model. Check out this 2014 Kia Forte, 14803, or this 2014 Kia Optima, 19587. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Any make, any model, over 100 to choose from. Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day.
Our record high was in 1982 at 74 degrees. The record low was in 1958 at -6 degrees. The average high on this day is 52 and the average low is 32. Tonight, look for mostly cloudy with a chance of snow with a low of around 22. Chance of snow remains in the forecast for Wednesday with a high of 32 and a low of 7 degrees. Partly sunny weather expected on Thursday with a high of only 21 and again a low of 7 degrees. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Stay safe out there. Have a great evening.